Let's bring Peter Walton into the conversation. Peter, they will be breathing a sigh of relief right now at Stockley Park that Lo Celso didn't stay on the pitch and score an equaliser.
Yeah, I think they are actually, and as we know, at Stockley Park have already come out and said it was a mistake, it was a human error, the fact that it should have been a red card. And when we look at the actual situation itself, you know, we can see that Michael Oliver, the referee here, just gives a throw-in. He clearly doesn't see anything wrong with this. You can see here, he gives a throw-in. However, the pictures we see now from the VAR shows Lo Celso going over the ball. In commentary, I'm looking to defend Lo Celso. I'm looking to say, well, the action he's taken there was to try and win the ball. Clearly, the more I look at it, though, you know, I've got to fall on my own sword here, Jake, because that's a red card. And, you know, I was wrong in commentary looking at it, so in slow motion. And if you look at it in slow motion, you can build a red card. If you look at it in real time, it becomes a little bit more difficult to build a red card.
Pete, doesn't that just push you towards the fact that there's a screen on the side on touchlines for the referee to be able to go over to that screen, have a look, and then make a decision? Because I'm sure if he was there making the decision, like all of us in this studio and probably countless around the country, he would have made the decision to send him off. Without that screen, it makes it such a situation where it's up in the air and we get decisions like we got today.
Yeah, I've got to say, this is the perfect example where we clearly saw Michael didn't see the initial contact, and had David Coote, the VAR, said, look, there's elements of a red card there, Michael, you may want to go and have a look at it yourself, then I think, knowing the way that Michael referees and the confident level he's refereeing it, he would have issued a disciplinary sanction. In an interview there, the Aspilicueta said he was surprised in not even a yellow card. Well, if he doesn't issue a red card, it's clearly a yellow card. There would have been some disciplinary sanction action there had Michael had the ability and the offer to go over to the sideline, as you said.
Look, in terms of the Premier League, David Coote is an inexperienced official. He's only taken charge of 23 games. Michael Oliver over 250. Is there a slight element here where you've got someone so inexperienced helping to referee a Premier League game that they're actually a little bit nervous about telling a guy who's done over 250, you've called this wrong, mate, take a look at it?
Yeah, look, I mean, I can't get in the head of David Coote. David Coote is a FIFA referee himself, so he's clearly at the top of his game. However, what you say there rings true again. And Michael Oliver is such a confident referee, the way he's refereeing the game today, allowing small fouls to go on, having the ability and the respect of the players to understand that, and that's why the game was managed in accordingly. I think that Michael Oliver should have gone over to the monitor, and probably David Coote should have insisted on that happening.
It also helps everyone, doesn't it? Because, like, we hold VAR accountable to such a sort of high threshold, right? As soon as we look at it as technology, we think it has to be 100% right. When we talk about human beings and individuals, we're maybe a little bit more forgiving. If he'd have gone and taken a look at the screen, Michael Oliver, and still decided it wasn't a red, I think it takes a lot of pressure off this clamour for getting rid of VAR because the technology doesn't work. It's an individual mistake again, isn't it? It's a human being, it's human error.
It's a human error. It's a very subjective call. And as we know, VAR is not perfect. It's still down to subjectivity, especially when it's not offside. And when it's a foul like that instance, I would be much more happier as a fan, as a fellow referee, for Michael to go over there and make his own decision based on the context at which he's applying law in that particular game.
OK, well, fair play to them for putting their hands up, but they can't be getting big things like that wrong, can they? Thanks very much, Peter. Much appreciated. They have to rethink this monitor thing, don't they? It's just another pair of eyes looking at an incident. How can it be wrong?
Yeah, because it's brought in to take out the human error, as you say, right? But we've still got human error because the referees may have not seen it. We go to VAR, who see it, they have a look at it, and they make a ridiculous decision. Yeah. We've got to rule out serious foul play. I mean, he could have broken his leg. I go as far to say that. If he puts all his weight on his leg there, it's a potential leg-breaking tackle, and that's something that we have to stamp out of the game. That's what it was brought in for. Ridiculous decision.
And the opportunity is there. The opportunity is there for him to look at it. It's a process problem.
Well, if we think back about through the years, all the refereeing big decisions that have been made, I thought it would be a dream for a referee to have another look at it. And somehow they're reluctant to do it. I don't understand it.